we get to see the King of Gods in Marvel. So, Immortal Thor chapter 23. I just picked up from Flashpoint Comics yesterday. Well, actually, Wednesday, not yesterday. So, yeah. So, we go in with Thor and we get to discover this guy, Kimor, who was the King of Kings, the king of all the gods, because all the elder gods were like, concepts. They were beings of concept. And so he was the concept of ruling. So it said, he made all the other elder gods bow. Everyone who didn't bow, he cut down, and then everyone who did bow, he trampled. So I was just like, you dick. They still get trampled even if they bow. What's the point? So, we get their fight going on as he's, fighting Thor, Hermod, and Scourge as they free Heimdall. And as we go on, we get some more because he doesn't like Thor because, he was beaten by Thor's big brother, old buddy that Gaia birthed. I forget his name for a second, but, the Demogorge. And so as we go on, Thor ends up taking his belt because he doesn't have the three instruments that Loki told him about. And he turns his belt into a ring and stabs it right in his bull nose. Puts a ring on the bull. And the bull's starting to get mad because it like stings him with memory. He remembers the past. And we get to see his fight with the Demigorge since he was the God Killer. Because I was like, okay, how did he survive if this guy was the God Killer and he wiped out all the gods? So, all the gods started backing up because they were the two big dogs in the house. And, old Kimor, he got his horns ready and his stuff ready. And, Demogorgon, he pulled out the flame, as he was getting ready. And then the bull ran away. Kimor just, so I was like, oh, yeah, no wonder he's so ashamed. The fool ran. He ran for his life. He done got out of there and skedaddled. Yeah, and then as we go back to present, Loki ends up shooting him with a piece of eternity to finish him off after Thor and them were fighting him. So yeah, who knows where Loki got that? He just be around. But yeah, Thor's like, "Didn't I banish you?" And Loki was like, "Well, yeah, I guess it didn't work because I've been here the whole time." So he just been watching, and that's the end of the chapter. Chapters of greatness, getting to see Thor with his "I say D nay." I always like seeing him say that. Yeah, pretty cool.